Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Xander and Sarah Kiriaki's marriage is about to collapse. This is because Sarah has yet to inform Xander that Philip Kiriakis used Vivian Alamain's falsified letter to steal half of Titan. According to Days teasers, Xander's relationship with Sarah will suffer greatly after he discovers that his wife has been lying to him. Who might Xander become passionate with? He could easily drown his sorrows and wind up in someone else's bed. Given that they undoubtedly had unexpected chemistry in DOOL's February 6th episode, Kate Roberts-Brady would be a compelling choice for Xander's one-night stand partner. Despite their brief arguments, Kate acknowledged that she is not entirely against Xander's plot to seize Demera. Here, Days might be setting the delicate foundation for anything. We don't see why Xander shouldn't hook up with Philip's mother next, since Brady Black did the same with Xander's mother during his brief affair with Fiona Cook. Philip would be justified in having to cope with the consequences of that egregious confession. Naturally, Xander will also be upset that Kate is aware of the fake letter, but at least she has a valid justification. She is defending her kid. It's possible that Xander doesn't hold Kate accountable for becoming involved in Philip's problems. Since Sarah is meant to be Xander's honest partner in everything, things will be different with her. When his world blows up, Xander will be enraged and could easily get drunk and turn away from Sarah. There is a chance that Kate's own marriage could fail because she is also harboring secrets from Roman Brady. Although Roman is a decent man, his relationship with Kate seems a little dull. Perhaps it's time for Kate to cheat on Roman with Xander in order to mix things up. Days watchers will be curious to see what happens when all of this forged letter mayhem breaks out because Kate has a history of sleeping with men younger than herself. Is it possible that Kate and Xander might hit the sheets? Stay tuned for updates on any amazing news that may come up since our predictions indicate that Xander will spin out no matter what. Don't miss what's coming because according to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Sarah will break Xander's heart and lead him down a dangerous path. Alex became dizzy and fell onto the couch at his apartment as he was leaning in to kiss Stephanie. Stephanie kept trying till she finally woke Alex up and informed him that he had fainted. "I don't feel well," he remarked. Before calling for assistance, Stephanie made sure he had a fever. "They put her on hold," she said incredulously after the phone was turned off. Later, Stephanie was using a cold compress to treat Alex after removing his shirt. Although the dispatcher had given her clear instructions, she declared that she would be caring for Alex herself. She continued to fuss over Alex after he had a coughing fit and gave him some water. He looked up at Stephanie and remarked, "I don't know what the hell I would have done without you." After the dispatcher gave her an update, Stephanie went back to her caregiving responsibilities and made jokes with Alex about how much she missed her career in medicine. Shortly after they had revealed their actual sentiments, she gave Alex a gentle warning not to die on her when he started coughing again. He promised, "You're not going to get rid of me that easily." Steve later told Kayla, who was recuperating, how much he loved her. Prior to the discussion becoming serious, they made a joke about Kayla's impending marriage to Rhett. Steve promised to hold Kayla's assailant accountable. Steve pleaded for Kayla to wake up and return to him in her hospital room. Sarah came in with a syringe and informed Steve right away that she had found the poisoning source. She possessed the remedy that, when taken, ought to cause Kayla to fully heal. Sarah informed the pair that she thought the scripts had been tainted after Chanel informed her of Johnny's health and his activities before becoming ill. Later, Sarah gave Johnny an antidote for the poison when she visited his hospital room. Chanel and Johnny showered her with gratitude. Chanel revealed how terrified she had been and how relieved she was that Johnny would be all right when the couple was alone themselves once more. Chanel had been reminded of Johnny's importance by the incident. She thought that everything they had gone through would strengthen their bond even more. In agreement, Johnny assured Chanel that he would never again take her for granted. With a passionate kiss, the couple sealed their reconciliation. A paramedic later examined Alex and gave Stephanie instructions to watch him closely. Alex would be all right in a few hours, and Stephanie was thankful for that. Alex and Stephanie expressed their shock at the sequence of events at Body and Soul, which culminated in yet another suspected poisoning after the paramedic departed. Before being sick, Alex remembered he had intended to accomplish something. He drew Stephanie in for a kiss after she asked him what he remembered. Leo gave Hattie a hunch in his hotel room that the phony scripts had been delivered by the unidentified attacker. At least she wouldn't actually be dying, Hattie joked. She stated she felt unsteady, grasped her head, and fell onto the bed. Leo watched in wonder and bewilderment. Since he was still suffering from PTSD after discovering Sonny with a steak knife in his back, he told Hattie to get up and stop bothering him. Leo approached Hattie hesitantly and felt her wrist after noticing her lack of reaction. When he realized that Hattie was not breathing and had no pulse, he jumped back and retracted his fingers. Leo sighed and sat on the edge of the bed to give Hattie a spontaneous eulogy, complimenting her on her hammy but not bad acting. He also recalled how they used to eat disgusting pork rinds while watching Drag Race. Leo sadly reflected as he caressed Hattie's head. "I'll miss you." Leo wondered how Hattie could have passed away, and he thought it was either terrible cholesterol from the pork rinds or a stroke brought on by her rage. He told her that there would never have been a second time he killed her character. Despite her potential to be a total diva, Leo regarded Hattie as a crass, bizarro version of Marlena and felt privileged to have her as a friend. From the bed, Hattie whispered, "Stop your blubbering." The fact that she wasn't dead after all thrilled Leo. Calling 911, Leo insisted that someone be sent to assist the soap opera goddess. He went to join Hattie, who was wearing a cold compress and was laying on the bed. She grumbled, "I feel hot as a firecracker all over." Leo amused Hattie with a story about a spider monkey in traffic and warned that it would take some time for the ambulance to arrive. Because she was going to see that big network executive in the sky, Hattie asked Lenny if he had truly meant what he had said or if he had just raved about her. Leo promised, "Kiddo, I meant every word." Hattie smiled at the answer. A paramedic who had come to check on Hattie later praised Leo. After informing Leo that Hattie was recovering, the paramedic departed. Leo said, "I didn't realize how much I cared for Hattie until I thought she was dead," as he sat with her. Touched, Hattie gave Lenny a hug. A sleepy Whitley lay on her bed back at Bayview. Paulina stated that she had hurried over as soon as she received Abe's text message with his notion about Whitley. Abe and Paulina sat next to her. Paulina had believed that crazy woman was no longer with them, but Abe claimed that she hadn't. Both wished for the safety of Whitley's other victims. Whitley started talking incoherently about Henry Marshall. Paulina was perplexed, but Abe clarified that Henry was a theatrical character. Abe informed Paulina that he wanted to be compassionate to Whitley because she had no one. With Paulina's approval, he went up to Whitley and tactfully confirmed that he wasn't Henry. Unpersuaded, Whitley questioned whether she was speaking to Henry's twin brother. "If they will always have Pineview," she asked him. "Pineview will always be here," Abe assured.